wanted to come by and share a little bit of what we're doing as partners with It Works. It's real simple. Again, I apologize for my tardiness because I like to be on time because this is a lot of fun. Normally at Rap Pros, we got music going. We write, as soon as a person walks in, we want to know what they want to have wrapped. If it's their arms, thighs, stomach, you name it, we try to make sure we do it. What does the wrap actually do? It tightens, tones, and firms the skin because of a natural solution, but it has another level that's like collagen, but natural, that tightens and tones and firms the skin, which causes some people to lose inches, which causes some people just to have a nice firm fit of skin versus having to sag. I myself, I can say that since I've had my lap band, it's been right at a year that I've been banded. I've lost 62 pounds. From my wrapping, I've lost 6. And as a result of it, I still have like 10 more pounds to go to reach my goal weight of 70 pounds. Well, 8, because I got 62 already down, so it's about somewhere in that ballpark, not bad. But the reason why I like wraps, before I even came into It Works 15 years ago, I tried just doing water, walking, and wrapping. And like I said, that collagen-based type of natural solution that's in the wrap, I lost 30 pounds in 2 months from water, walking, and wrapping. So I already knew what wrapping could do, but I just could not keep it off. So yes, that's why I tell people straight up, I'm banded without question, and I'm proud of it, because I had to take charge of my life instead of letting my life take charge of me. And so now I utilize the wraps, the awesome system of It Works, to work on myself, because I had sagging skin. My skin, a lot of people don't even know I'm banded because they say they can't tell. But guess what? That's what I want them to see. The difference of what it can really do if you do a little work on yourself. It's not about just the wraps. It's about the defining gel that actually takes care of cellulitis, or what, as I call it, I put a word in there, cellulite, but I call it cellulitis. Then it also helps, we have fat fighters that work for just the belly fat exclusively. Does it work? Yes. I can't take a pill because of the band, but I crush them up and I throw them down the back of my mouth and let it go. Then we have, of course, ThermoFit. For people like myself, I was not a workout person. I can't sit here and pretend with nobody. I really just didn't like working out, but I can walk a little bit. I do that. But with ThermoFit, you can burn 240 calories sitting still. You don't have to go nowhere. That's what I need. So I'm just telling the truth. I mean, you got to be honest with people to say where you are, but I'm working towards it. And as a result of me getting rid of what was causing me to have challenges or setting me up for challenges, it gives me the energy to actually do so and do differently. I love It Works because, number one thing, it has nothing to do with weight. Nothing. Just like you looking at her. What you got to wrap? She knows. She knows what she want to work on. But it's not just about the wrap. It's about the complete system. We have skincare. I have people that don't even touch the wraps, but they want to tighten, tone, and firm their skin. We have women that are having babies every day. We have the stretch mark cream that's proven to be just absolutely amazing. So it's not always about the wrap, and I tell people, I want to introduce you to our whole culture of It Works. You find the product that you like, and I promise you, as a result of it, you're going to be happy with it, and you're going to decide to either be a customer or you want to be a distributor. But I'm here to tell you, our #1 seller is the applicator or the wraps. You can lose inches, but I'm going to say something. Don't expect that wrap to work a miracle in one wrap. It might take 4 applications before the wrap does what it needs to do. Especially if you got to be honest with yourself. If we're going to eat this good food today, I'm telling you, there ain't no simple food. She got to lay out a spread. Yeah. Don't think that wrap going to work that miracle and stay down and pull them inches off and they stay out for the next 3 days because of what you've consumed. But if you've changed your diet, and you incorporate just a drop, I didn't say a whole portion, but a drop of exercise, like walking 3 times down the block, you're going to start seeing the inches to starting to work as pounds. My whole goal is to utilize my wraps to work as the last 8 pounds of my weight loss. I've already lost 6 from wrapping. And I plan on utilizing it as what? A tool for other people. So I want to kind of give you a background. It Works is a 12-year-old company, going into its 13th year. It was an internet-based company before it became a network marketing company. But it ran and became so large and so fast that they had to take it to the public, which would help them to move it faster. So that's why this company generates $25 million every 30 days and growing. How strong is it in the African American community? We're not even a half a percent of representation in the entire company. So there's so much room for us. And I plan on doing just that with my partners, is that setting a platform, because there are people that are utilizing this little simple system and they're generating 30, 40, 50 plus $1,000 a month because of what? Just telling a few people. That's it. Nothing hard. Maybe a few distributors, the rest customers. So I'm going to say to you, this is just the beginning. I'm so glad that Lisa and Valentina, of course my partner Darlene and I, are actually having a chance to introduce it to you all. But I'm going to tell you something. You're going to start seeing more of this, because the number one thing is people care about how they look. I promise you, they spend more on what they look like than what's inside of them. I ain't gonna lie. That whole body be breaking down inside, but they're gonna look good doing it. What sense is that? But I'm telling you the truth. They rather go and get liposuction. They rather do all these things, and they got heart condition. Because why? They won't get a chicken of it. Because it's fried. I'm just telling you really what it is. But guess who can tell you first of all? We can't help it. We're from a culture that know how to throw down. We've been blessed. I'm just telling you the truth. But I had to learn by helping myself take control of me to not let it run me. Because it did. So instead of me eating 3 pieces of chicken, I eat 1. I'm just telling the truth. Instead of me having 3 full courses meals of that same heavy food in one day, I may eat half of that plate, and it takes me 2 days to do it. I still get the same feel of what is over there, but in moderation, and that's something I didn't know about. And again, we can't help it. We're from a culture that know how to make it happen. It's just what that is. We can turn chicken 50,000 ways, and every way we turn it, it's going to work, and it's going to be good. But we have to learn to be able to make it work for us versus it work for us. So I just want to tell you a little information about it. Again, my profession, I am a flight attendant as career-wise, but that's the beautiful thing about this. You can do anything and yet do this. And of course, Lisa and Valentine and Darlene, they all have other occupations, but this is something that will bring us together as a complete unit and work as a team. So, thank you for having me. I want to get started. I like to take pictures for wrapping, your before picture, and then you can take your after picture. We ask that you leave your wrap on at least 45 minutes. We only can wrap 2 areas of the body in one day because we don't want to dehydrate you. That's what the wrap will do. That's why we ask that you consume water, because it flushes toxins out of the body. Okay, great. You did that. And then at the same time, you can wrap the same area once every 72 hours. So that means you can wrap twice a week. Don't think that it's not working just because you don't see it. People see it. And it all starts with the way you put your clothes on. It may not change your scale one bit, because inches don't change scales. But it changed dress sizes and pant sizes. I have a guy that went from a size 40s and a 34 from wrapping. Oh yeah, I'm gonna help you. We're gonna help you. But again, it's a system, it's a process. Don't think that it may happen in this first time. You just have to be consistent. That's all I have to say with anything that you do. If you don't have any consistency, it will not work. Okay? You keep doing the same thing, you get the same results. So all I can say is, change up the game and watch what happens. Okay? So we're going to get started. How many people are going to get wrapped today? And trust that I'm going to do them good. Because I'm teaching somebody, don't turn, sister. I'm looking at you. Who, me? Yeah. Oh, no, ma'am. Yeah. Well, I want to show Lisa how to make sure she does it in the right manner so that your wrap can stay in place. Yes, ma'am. And if after we've wrapped a few people, if you decide to allow Lisa and I to go away and talk to you and do it, I would want to do that. Maybe you'll feel that. If so, I'm open. I'm just putting it out there. Okay. Okay. If not, I respect that. Not a problem. So how many people we got being wrapped? Okay. 1. And who else?
I guess they're on their way.
Huh?
I said 2 is on their way.
That's gonna be wrapped. Okay. So by the time I finish with her, then they should be here, which is good. All right. Sounds good. Me and you and Lisa step off and get you wrapped up.
No.
You got your defining gel?